Alright, so one of my 2016 New Year's resolutions was to make more reviews, and my first one, it's not a tech review or anything, but it is a movie review. It's a movie I've been waiting for to watch for quite some time. I haven't been home for a couple weeks, so coming back to make this video, it was a really good movie in my opinion. I saw the Star Wars Force Awakens last night, and or last it was about 12 o'clock or so. I saw the movie, and it was really good in my opinion. It's not as good as the original trilogy, the A New Hope. What was the other ones? Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But The Force Awakens from I saw it yesterday, and it's a really good movie compared to the prequels. I was thinking when I heard a new Star Wars was coming out, they better not fuck this up, because if they do, if they do fuck up the movie, it's still gonna sell no matter what, because the name itself. And I knew nothing going into this movie. I knew nothing of what it was about. I heard nothing really about it besides the release date, and or than that, I knew none of the characters, none of the story, nothing. So that was a great experience going into, and by the end of the movie, I knew everything really about it and all the characters and everything. It was pretty good. Some of the new characters I don't think are as great as the original trilogy's character building and all. Many of the like the new villain and all, I don't think he's as great as Darth Vader was, in my opinion. That's simply my opinion. We all have our opinions on that. Also, this is not a non-spoiler review of the movie, and from what I gotta say, the movie starts off pretty well, and it has a lot of action right from the start of the movie. You can tell a lot is going on from the start of the movie. You see a lot of cool. There's a lot of old references to the original trilogy, which I like in the movie. You'll see the Millennium Falcon in there. You'll see a lot of the old characters in there: Han Solo, Chewbacca, all of them. They're all in the movie, and even the movie has some references. Like you'll see a Darth Vader helmet in there, and all. Also also towards the end of the movie, it really does end off in a way that you're looking forward to the next Star Wars, and it's rumored to be that there's going to be an 8 and a 9. Definitely an 8, concerning the way the end of the movie was. Actually, right when it ended, I actually thought I didn't expect the movie to end until it actually did end. The Star Wars, The Force Awakens, from what I gotta say, I like the movie a lot. A lot of the references you see to the original trilogy, you see none to the prequels. It's almost like they're trying to bury the movies almost as much as the fans of the originals have. And what I gotta say, this was a pretty good movie. And if you have not seen the movie, would you, or if you have not seen the movie, would I recommend seeing it? I definitely would recommend you see it. And from what I saw, I knew nothing about the movie going in, besides the fact it was a Star Wars movie. If this wasn't even a Star Wars movie, I would have been. I didn't even know anything about it. All I knew was it was a new Star Wars movie. So going into it, I wasn't even sure anything to expect about it. So I was pleasantly surprised with it. It was a really good movie. I'll probably get it on Blu-ray or whatever when it officially comes out. But as of now, I think this was a good way to bring back the series, and I actually had some problems with the movie. The first time they played it, none of the sound was going. You saw the intro of every Star Wars movie, the space background with the yellow words going up. It was like, it started that, but no sound, and it got into the first couple minutes of it, and then they had to restart the movie and all, which thankfully they did at least, so that was the only problem I had with that, but that was just the theater I watched it at. Overall, the whole movie, for what it is, I think it's really good, and it's one of the better movies I saw this year. I didn't watch too many movies about this year. I watched about 6, 7, or 8 of about 6 to 8 of them this year, and I think this is the best one I saw this year, considering how I like Star Wars a lot. And this is a pretty good movie this is a pretty good movie for what it is. Not as good as the originals, but not as good as the originals, but still better than the prequels. If you've seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it was a good movie? Would you recommend seeing it? That's all I really have to say, and hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.